What's up, YouTube? CrumpV2. Just gonna have a little quick video on possible DLC characters for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now I realize the game literally just came out, but I mean it's got a pretty big release, so should be a nice long-running game. There was talk of it being esports. I mean, like I said, it's in the long haul because it's already pretty popular. Now I know it's not the game really anybody expected. I know the beta kind of had speculation on, well, is it going to be good, is it not going to be good, but right now from what I read is doing actually very well compared to what Xenoverse and Xenoverse 2 first did. If you don't know, the base game already comes with 18 characters, and you should definitely look into getting it if you're thinking about getting it. It's actually a pretty nice fighting game. But yeah, the whole reason of the video is to just, talk about the rumors or theories about some of these characters that might show up. There's going to be 8 characters for the DLC. We're going to go over about six of them that are pretty just kind of being speculated around Reddit and stuff like that. My first character we have is Raditz. He's had some mention about being a guaranteed DLC, but so far, it's not 100% confirmed with the game only being out 2 days. Big reason he might be there is he was a big part of the first saga, He's almost been in pretty much every Dragon Ball Z game as well. So to him not make an appearance just seems kind of silly, I guess, more or less. Plus I already have, they got Nappa, Vegeta, and Goku. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't add the 4th and final Saiyan into the game from the DBZ series. Now, I mean, there's wondering like what he's gonna have, like what moves. I mean, for guarantee, he's probably gonna have, double Sunday. That's what he had for Budokai and I think Xenoverse 2. But I feel like adding him could also add maybe a nice story arc if, they choose to do that. But like I said, who knows? Also mentioned about being guaranteed was Zarbon. Now I don't know about you, but Zarbon wasn't always fun to play with, but he does have a transformation, so I mean maybe it could be added into the game. I just don't see him being a real big seller for the DLC. Nobody really wants Zarbon. There's much more characters who could possibly come in. There's not really how much to say about him, to be honest. Then we have, Broly, or Broccoli, as Master Roshi put it. He's the 3rd character. Now, I think he's one of the more likely characters to be in here, mainly because he's one of the most popular, and he's been in pretty much also every Dragon Ball Z game I could think of as well. And he's one of the more, well-known and important characters, I guess, in the DBZ universe. To not add him would be kind of shocking because, like I said, he does have such a high popularity, at least in America. And we're going to get to that here in a second as to why I said that. Bardock's also very popular, I guess, in America. He's also a character who's been mentioned as a DLC. I also think he's going to have a pretty good chance being a DLC character as well. Mainly because, well, first of all, he's Goku's dad, and he started the whole revolt against Frieza. But he's also pretty powerful in his own right. So, once again, to not add him would be kind of shocking because he is a very important character and pretty well-known character. And like I said, him and Broly are, from what I've read and understand, one of the more popular characters, for Americas and stuff like that. I mean, I personally like Broly. I liked all the Broly movies, and I liked Bardock. He seemed like a pretty cool character. Now I wonder if they do add Bardock, if they're going to add maybe the Great Ape, because he was, pretty big for being able to transform into the Great Ape without the moon. So I guess we'll have to wait to see how that happens. Base form Goku, Vegeta, and maybe Trunks and Goten. They're kind of talked as possibilities as well. The base form Goku and Vegeta are possibilities just because they have such a high Japanese fan base. Like, they're really popular in Japan. And from what I understand, they've been, I guess, pestering, you can call it, Arxis and Bandai about adding them into the game. However, I don't see that happening just because both Goku and Vegeta are already in the game. They both have a God form, and they both have Super Saiyan forms. And then Goku has, the black form as well. So to release the base forms with this DLC just kind of seems highly unlikely. But that's not to say they wouldn't make good characters to play, especially if we get the ability to transfer from Super Saiyan and up. I mean, there's a lot of potential with them being there. However, I don't want to pay for the DLC to have base form Goku and Vegeta when I already have two other forms to play as. Like, there's not a whole lot of drive to want to play as them. Like I said, unless they give us the option to transform up to even at least Super Saiyan 3. If they give us a chance to transfer to Super Saiyan 3, I think they'd be fine. But like I said, right now, I just don't really see that being such a super high priority. I mean, there's just so many characters to choose from. I mean, that's only, like I said, that's about 5-6 characters. And like I said, there's going to be 8 characters altogether. So it's gonna be fun to see who actually comes out, and what other theories are gonna pop up. I'm definitely gonna keep everybody up to date with it, because I do like Dragon Ball Z. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. Some of the characters I would like to see come. Well, actually, before we get to that, Vegito Blue was actually in early gameplay, so he might make an appearance in the DLC. But there's really been no talk about that. That's just my personal opinion. But some of the characters I would like to see would be like Master Roshi, Ginyu Force, Garlic Jr. and Baby. But tell me who you guys think you'd like to show up in the comments. And if you like this video, please like and also subscribe. Your support is very helpful. It makes me keep making videos like this. And I really hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't got the game, I highly suggest getting it, because this is a very, very, very fun game. If you want to play with me, PSN is Crump V2.